Alrighty, good morning everyone. I'm going to be going over what we are doing in week 3 so that you know what is expected of you if you are at home and don't happen to have me close by to ask a question to. So if you click into week 3, you'll see a couple of things in here. Two things that you'll be turning in. The first one is a PowerPoint on the principles and elements of design applied to architecture. So like I said, I was going to work on getting these to be Google slides instead of PowerPoint, so I did do that to this one. It just doesn't have a fancy background, but if you click on them you can see the information in the notes section, so you don't have to worry about that. But you're going to be using this PowerPoint to answer this assignment, and you'll click on this worksheet, it'll take you to it, and it'll look slightly different than mine. Yours will have an edit and submit button, mine does not. But you're going to use the elements and principles to answer these questions. So there are 10 pictures, and based off the PowerPoint, as you work through it, you want to identify the element of design or the principle of design for each. Now, you can have multiple answers. I'm only looking for one each, and you don't have to have the same person as the person that would sit beside you, because you're justifying after you chose it why you chose that one. So you list it and then you tell me why you chose it. So some of you may have different answers. It's not that big of a deal, but you're going to do that for 10 different pictures. So you're going to list the element and the principle and then tell me why you think it is that. So that's the first assignment activity. I'm not making you take notes on this PowerPoint because you're doing that while you're filling out the assignment. And finally, it's just this project 1.1.4, architectural features. So it'll look familiar to the assignment or the project you did last week with the different Zillow homes, except this time you're going to become kind of a pro in one particular style. So here what you're going to do is create a handout to depict a distinct architectural style. An architectural style can be represented by showing the entire building or one face of the building. It's up to you. So you're going to choose one of these to become a pro in. And then you're going to research that and figure out the elements and features of that architectural style. Then you're going to create your handout that you could give to the rest of the students in the class to teach them about that style. So think about what a teacher might give you and how that looks. That's what you want to do for this. And then I have the minimum things that you should include. You can absolutely include more, but that's not a bad thing. The minimum you should include is at least one picture, where your style originated, when was it popular, does it have any subcategories that would be classified under them, and if yes, what are they? At least 5 different key architectural features, and then define the meaning of those features. So this is the minimum I want to see on your handout. Make sure to make your handout look fancy. It doesn't have to be like super fancy, but at least visually appealing, since we are just talking about features and styles and principles of design and elements of design. Take that into consideration while you're working on it. And I do have an example assignment here for you. So this is one I threw together real quick, but gives you all the information. I probably could have dumb this down a little. It's a lot of words. I probably should have dumbed this down, and I still might. I can still edit it. I gave 2 pictures. Even one of the pictures shows you different things. Defining those things are important, because who knows what a pediment is. You might not know what a dormer window is or a cornice. So those are the things you want to define. So those are the 2 assignments you're turning in. You're going over the notes, finishing the attached assignment, then starting on the architectural features, where you'll choose one architectural style to become an expert in. If you have any questions, you can either ask me in class or you can shoot me a Schoology message. Alrighty, have a good rest of your day.